What is up, guys? Ricky here. Today marks a very special day for me as a person. I'm actually all as excited about it as I seem to be, but I graduated. So I got the hat, and yeah, of course, my real name is not Ricky. My real name's right here. I exposed the Ricks are exposed 2016, but yeah, it's a pretty cool hat. I decided to go with silver. A lot of the places people would go with gold. Got the year on the back. Chose the clover, or whatever you call that in English. Got my real name. Got my class on the side, 3M. It's pretty cool. And yeah, it's a pretty cool hat, so I guess I'll wear it for the rest of the video. I just want to talk to you guys about speedrunning lately, because and what's happening after this. So I'm taking it pretty calm right now. I won't really know what kind of roller coaster I'll be running through like that later, but as of right now, the goal is, I finished school. School officially ends in 3 days. That's when we have like the final dinner, goodbye kind of thing, But my final exam was today, and I passed with a C. I passed. I slugged my way through school. It wasn't easy for me at all. Like it was definitely not easy. I struggled a lot. Call it laziness, call it motivation issues, call it just not me being able to do the work that was that I had to put in. But I made it in the end anyway. So I'm pretty happy with I made it by more than I thought I would as well. I got a lot better grades than I thought I would, which sounds completely silly, but like for me, getting a lot of C's is not actually all that bad. That's actually like not bad at all. I got a C in English, and my teacher told me that C, right? Everybody did like pretty rough on that, so be happy about that C. And I'm just like, okay, I'll take that. Like as long as I get a grade above the passing part, then I'm good, in my opinion, or whatever. So I passed my final exam. It went fucking horrible. My last exam is the worst I've ever done, but I think my teacher saved my ass. He manipulated the other teacher and said he did pretty well. He covered this and that, and then I fucking got a C. Somehow I should have easily gotten an F, easily. I didn't cover any sort of history or whatever at all about what I did, but I fucking passed somehow. But on the other exams, I feel like I did deserve what I got completely. Everything was quite predicted, except for social studies. I did a lot better than I thought. I expected to fail math. I failed math. That was expected. That was kind of not really something that I felt like I could change. It was too late. My attention span for math was just not something that I could sustain. So enough of that. Hats on me. Let's not go back and talk about how bad or good it went. More about what's coming up. So let's talk about, I move here on the 1st of July. That's when I move. This apartment is going to be, because in Denmark you get paid to go to school. Now that might sound like, it's glory days or whatever, but your parents get paid for having children. And that gets taken away and given to me when I'm 18. And that is given to me and is still sustainable to me whenever I'm still studying and above 18. So I'm 18, I'm studying, I'm above 18. I need something called social support or whatever. We call it ISU or SU. But that amount is lower than what your parents got before you were 18. So now all of that money is gone. So this apartment's going to be too expensive. We're going to have to move to a smaller apartment. And in order to sustain a living there, I need to find a job pretty fast. Generally, I'm going to try and look into mail, sorting packages or mail delivery or something like that. I've always kind of felt like mail was kind of fun. I always liked getting packages. Every time I saw something in my mail. I didn't buy a whole lot, but every time I did buy something, I was always excited, knowing, that's coming in the mail and that sort of stuff. So I want to try and look into that, see if I can get a part-time or something like that, part-time job in the mail delivery or package sorting. And let's talk about the speedrunning. I haven't been doing it at all. And the reason is, first of all, you can see that I'm very much enjoying Mirror's Edge Catalyst. Like, it might not seem like it at first, but my opinion keeps swaying up and down. But actually, I sometimes just grab the urge to want to play it, and then I stream it, and it turns out pretty well. Like, I don't know why. Like, I bashed the game, but I like it. Like it's just kind of. I think it's because I just prefer it too much to the original. But that's besides the point. I've been playing Mirror's Edge Catalyst on stream. I've really been enjoying it. And of course, my main game that I really have put effort into, Overwatch. I actually play for a team at a competitive level at the moment. I play for a fairly high ranked EU team. Currently, we're not like, I think we're like top 30, but we just lost in tournament, like barely lost to a top 12 team. So we have a lot of room for improvement. I play for Crusade. I play support. And, you know, just by the fact that we almost beat a level, like a rank 12 team that's like looking for sponsors and stuff like that, that's actually like giving me a lot of hope that I might have some sort of, you know, I might have an idea of, you know, esport or whatever. Like, not an idea, but I might have a chance at esports, which is good because I've always kind of at least been wanting to do something that involves gaming for my full time or my, you know, my living. I wouldn't really want to do something for a living that isn't gaming because I feel like I've built up kind of weird noises. I always feel like I've built up like a good rep around gaming or whatever. Like, you know, I feel like I just have so many accessibilities in terms of gaming. If you look at my past or whatever, like it might be only like, oh, he's only done speedruns or whatever, but I've done good things. Like when I was at HDQ, I have so much rep in terms of like, you know, being a good commentator. Like coming from Europe, fucking Europe, to America, commentating a run and getting positive feedback. Like most of the comments are positive feedback. Fucking YouTube comments. Okay, YouTube comments are like always kind of like on huge videos with like over 100,000 views. There's always some mean troll comment, but seeing general positive feedback from a person without you know, an English first language, you know, mother tongue or whatever, is very positive. So I feel like I have that rep and I can't just let that go. The fact that I put in so much time into gaming, I really need to try and push it. And I felt like I've always kind of had several split paths I could go. I was considering at one point go esports caster. I was considering to go pro at some point. That's where I'm going right now anyway. And then, you know, I've had the full-time streamer. You know, then I've had the, like, you know, like kind of analyst. Like I've had a lot of ideas, you know, about where I want to go, but I feel like I definitely need to go into gaming. And I hope you guys will support me on that. Like, I really hope that just because I'm not speedrunning, that you enjoy that. Because look at it realistically from this perspective. All right. Not officially, but around this time, I don't have like an exact date or something, marks my 4 years of speedrunning. 4 fucking years of grinding games over and over and over again. Like not the same game, but like several games over and over, and at thousands of attempts. Like, okay, if you look at it, I have well over 10,000 attempts in Jack 3, well over 5,000 in Jack 2, 1,000 in Jack 1, 2,500 Mirror's Edge, 4,000 or so, no, 3,000 or so Ratchet 1, 1,000 Ratchet 3, 500 Ratchet 2. It list goes on. I have so many goddamn resets and attempts put into that, and I'm just not feeling it right now. I will still be attending ESA, and there's actually a video coming pretty soon that's going to relate something about ESA. So I will be going to ESA, and I will be playing Ratchet 1, and I will be playing Jack 2, and I'll hopefully try and de-rust. I don't think I will put in as much work. Like, that's just me being blunt and honest. I don't think I'll put in as much work as I do usually. I will try and make the Rack 1 run look, you know, decent, try and at least get like a 25 or 26 at the very least, you know, like a good marathon time. As for Jack 2, I'm going to try and keep up with Dex so he doesn't run too far ahead of everybody, so he doesn't look like he's just obviously winning the race. So we need some competition, and I think I should be the one to do so. So yeah, that's it, guys. If you want to know more about my team in Overwatch, feel free to talk in the comments. Feel free to ask questions about speedrunning. Like, obviously this doesn't mean like I'm quitting or anything, but I'm definitely going on the low end of speedrunning. I don't really feel like doing it right now, and it's kind of weird because at this very moment I don't feel like touching any sort of speedrunning related things at all. But that doesn't mean I don't want to do that in the future, and that's like the first time I felt that in years, so it might actually be something serious here. But if it is kind of serious, then let me pursue my dreams, and hopefully you still support me. It's been a great ride. Got the hat on finally, and I just want to thank everybody who supported me and will continue to support me even though I'm playing a different game. If you haven't played Overwatch, it's a really good game. Don't even have to get into it competitively. Play it with friends. It's so much fun. Like, it's if you've played like Overwatch, just you know how addicting that damn game is. It's so good. It's like really, really good. And playing it competitively and feeling the satisfaction of getting a proper 6v6, your friends and your team, and you're beating the other opponent, and you're making progress, and you're becoming a good team, and you're getting to the top, and over satisfaction. Like, it's one of the best things. And I actually have like scheduled scrim times, and scrim stands for skirmishes. It's like you play against another team. There's no ranked yet, so that's how we do it. You type in like competitive Discord, like, hey, does anybody want to scrim or whatever? You type to each other, you exchange BattleNet, you brawl it out in a custom game. And you don't gain any XP, so a lot of people are like, if you play that much Overwatch, then where's your level or whatever? Like, you don't gain levels from custom games or whatever. I'm pretty sure I'd be like over 150 or so by now. Not 150, but like 140, 130 or something like that by now. But yeah, that's besides the point. Feel free to ask questions. Glad I graduated. My throat's really, really like dry, so I need to go get some food and then go to bed. So 1 a.m., 1:30, 4 a.m. I'm gonna sign out. Thank you guys for supporting me. We fucking made it. Graduated. I'm gonna try and make some Overwatch content. There definitely will be Overwatch content coming. I really like that you guys like the Genji movement video. I will definitely try and make a Lucio skate video if you also want that. Also, wall riding and skating isn't like very big and competitive, so you might see me not do that because it's not optimal a lot of the time, but I'll still try and make a video because it's kind of cool. So I'm just gonna stop talking, and that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. Goodbye.